Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to your weekly channeled reading. Thank you for tuning in. This is for the week of March 23rd through March 29th, March 30th. But if you're watching it at a different date, no worries, because this message found you when you were meant to hear it. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Karlie. I am a Reiki practitioner, a meditation guide, and a spiritual being in this human existence, among many things. I have a message for you this week that I got in meditation last night, so I'm going to go ahead and read that and then further expand it with the beautiful crystal message cards here. So, as I sat in meditation, I feel like this is a very cliche message in the spiritual community, but I feel like someone needs to hear it, and I think I need to hear it, and if it was coming through, it's what we need to hear. This is called the attitude of gratitude. That is what I received. I got the attitude of gratitude, and I was like, okay, Spirit, tell me something I do not know, because I feel like everyone and their mom knows that gratitude is something that is necessary to practice. But something that was kind of different with this message is that we're not talking about just writing down, oh, I'm so grateful for this, or I'm so grateful for that. No, this is deep, intentional gratitude, like where you feel it fully in every single cell of your body. That is the level of gratitude that I felt. Like deep admiration, deep appreciation, deep gratitude. How often do we feel that? So the message with it says, if you say thank you to Spirit, and you really, truly feel that gratitude within your entire being, you will be blessed tenfold. Gratitude opens up your heart chakra to receive love, and then you give love effortlessly because you know that they are connected and they flow in abundance. There is no limitation on the amount of love we can give and we can receive. Intentional moments of deep, genuine gratitude this week can shift your vibration and reality. In a moment, everything can change. Everything is already shifting for you. So deep, intentional gratitude this week is what Spirit wants you to lean into. In the moments where you are struggling to feel grounded, connected, I want you to close down your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth like you're blowing on a straw. Place your left hand on your heart space to connect you to the heart, to the nurturing feminine. Your right hand on your low belly to hold that safety and protection. And I want you to bring to mind something, someone, someplace, some memory that brings you a deep sense of love. A deep, sense of love. And as you bring to mind that person, place, or thing, can you feel deep gratitude for that? And I want you to allow yourself to soften and receive the feeling that that person, place, thing, memory brings to you. And I want you to allow that to fill every cell, organ, muscle, and tissue. And to help you in shifting back your vibration into vibrational resonance with the timeline, with the reality that your highest self is currently on. Because that energy, that vibration of gratitude is such a high vibrational feeling. And that's why sometimes it can feel hard to hold it for a really long time, because it's such a high vibration that it's like, okay, feel it for a bit and then it's fleeting. So this week is all about training yourself into the vibration of gratitude, because when you can train yourself into that vibration, you become blessed, you become a magnet to beautiful miracles, because you are in resonance with God, with Creator, with Spirit, with Source. You are back at the vibration of love. Let's tune into the crystal message cards and just see if they have any further guidance for us for the week of March 23rd. Let's see. Okay, a few cards coming out of here. All right, so this is a week to really focus in on the connection to inner peace, to serenity, to gratitude, to love. It's really choosing in the moments of chaos Do you want to continue to feed into that, or do you want to shift your energy into an energy of peace, serenity, and love? And to do that, you're going to need to set some boundaries. Set some boundaries, my friend. I mean, this week is one of those weeks where I want you to set some boundaries with your screen time, okay? Enacting some better boundaries with screen time, boundaries with work, boundaries with relationships and people in your life, boundaries with yourself, right? I am no longer going to speak to myself like that. I am no longer going to treat myself like that. What are some boundaries you need to set in your life so that your natural vibration can be peace, can be calm, can be gratitude and love? Let's see if there's one more card that wants to come through. Yeah, that came flying out. Follow your bliss. Okay, Spirit. I just feel like this is really a week where something's coming through here. It's like you're shifting into a higher timeline. You have already made the jump. I don't know if it's like with the spring equinox that just took place or what, but like I feel like a lot of us have already shifted timelines, and Spirit is saying to stay there, to remain there. You're going to need to set some boundaries. Continue to follow that gratitude, that love, that peace, that serenity. Continue to find ways, okay, when I'm not feeling into that, when I'm feeling the chaos, the overwhelm, the destruction, the anger, whatever it is, when I'm feeling that, what can I do to shift my vibration back into the timeline that I have leaped into? Because it's like our old timeline, you know, it wasn't that long that we were there. So it keeps like creeping in and being like, hey, wait, it was so easy to be here. Like, fall back with me, come back here. But you're on the neural reprogramming. Your neural pathways are currently reprogramming. Yes, perseverance, keep going. It's endurance. You've shifted timelines. Now it's time to recognize that it's going to take a little bit of putting in work to stay there, to reprogram your mind and your beliefs and your patterns to make this the new normal, to being in a state of gratitude, to being in a state of peace, to being in a state of following your bliss. How can that become the new normal? What boundaries do you need to set? What things do you need to do and say no to so that you can say yes to this new timeline that you have so clearly shifted into? Yeah, higher perspective. You're working with your highest self this week. This week is all about nurturing yourself. It's focusing on you. This is you time. This is like, yes, there's a lot going on here, and I feel like I could keep going forever, but your highest level is calling you this week. Your highest self is calling you this week. And you've already shifted. It's just a matter of finding more ways to stay there and to just become that version of you that you already know that you have embodied, that you are. It's just making that your new normal and making that your go-to instead of that old version of you that is actually no longer in alignment with who you become. That might also be why now when you do certain activities, like you eat certain foods, or you're scrolling on Instagram for too long, or you're talking to someone, you're hanging out with someone, it's like almost impossible for you to feel good. Like doing it, it's almost like you're having more intense feedback from the things that do not serve you anymore, because they're just they're not in alignment with the timeline that you are now on. They are no longer in resonance with the vibration that you are at. So be mindful of that feedback this week. In whatever you can do, in those moments where you feel like you're slipping into the old patterns, come back into alignment with this current timeline through gratitude, through doing that little practice I showed you at the beginning. To saying, I'm just choosing to pivot in this moment. To distracting yourself in a more productive way for this new timeline that you're on. Okay, loves, I hope this message came out clearly. I know I was kind of bouncing around all over the place, but I love you all so much, and I hope that you have such a beautiful week. If you are interested in being notified when my weekly messages come out and they are live on my YouTube page, then please subscribe, or you can also join my email community down below, where I share a little bit more support in the emails, and then I also link all of my channeled messages in there as well. So with lots of love, I hope you have a beautiful week. Mwah.